Hello there. Today in ASKA, we're going to show you how to use this blue marie and use the furnace to create our iron. Of course, the optimal layout you're going to have for this is going to be 5 iron ore and then the rest filled with coal for yourself. So you got to have your little coal furnace built up there and your blue marie ready to go. So once you have all that stuff there, we have to just ignite this and we'll show you the optimal temperature to actually craft this. It is possible to get 6, but it is very tricky. Make sure you have extra hammers with you. As you can see, the temperature isn't really going anywhere. The fuel isn't burning it. So once you get started, you got to start using this little device right here and the bellows and start pushing them there. Just wait till it's almost down to the bottom, let go. Wait till it's close to the top and then let go. Don't try and like max it out to the very bottom, then very top. Wait, find the sweet spot in between the top so you get the temperature up as fast as possible. Now you see that bar in the middle. This one works the best if you're just close to that red line. You see it goes red, you don't want to go to the red line. So once you get to the top of the yellow, that's the optimal burning speed. And that will burn it a little bit faster versus down at the bottom of the yellow. There is an actual time difference on there, but if you have just 5 in there, it's not going to make much of a difference. That's if you want to try and get 6 or something like that going in there for your furnace. So well, this is how you burn it up there. You can't really screw up this process because if you don't get it and you don't get all 5, you'll just get 4, and then the last iron ore will still be inside the furnace. So this isn't really much of the problem right there, but yeah, it's just helpful to know that the higher the temperature without going into that red line, the better. So you can just like spam on the button or close. But the more fuel, the less fuel you have, the harder it is to keep the temperature up hotter. So yeah, once you're done, you can just go ahead and cancel, and you can stop the fire as it is. Save yourself some coal. You still need that extra coal in there to help you burn it. So once you can remove this bloom, you have a time limit to actually use this. You see that yellow bar? The yellow bar will go down on the time limit down there. That reflects on how hot it's going to be for how long. But you just keep smashing it until you hear the ding. And then once that ding is over, you just rotate it and go to the next side. This is simple stuff. You can check out the numbers on there. The damage numbers will tell you if it's done early or not, if you want to save some time. The 12, 16 is average. The 5 means it's done. If they hit it again, you're going to get a ding. So it does have damage numbers for all this stuff too, if you wanted to know. And if you see a low number, that means it's done, so you don't have to hit the extra time. But the 14 was close enough. After you switch it over with that same button a few times, the 11 should be done. Then I just use T to switch it over. Well, I should be using T and R. There we go. Let's do that and get that done. So you got to go on the block. There, ding, it's done, nice and easy. You got all 5 pieces ready to go for the there. So we got our iron. Let's go there and craft some tools. It's a little bit of a journey, but the rows in this game are just incredibly helpful to fix that. My iron forge is over here. I think I still have some coal on me. At least I hope I do. But we can come over here and we just stick it inside our forge. So we can stick all 6 in there, I guess, and then we can decide what I'm going to build. So what takes 6 that I don't have of? I don't really have a large iron blade. Maybe I can make another pickaxe head for myself. I got lots of iron heads running around there. Maybe I should make a big huge iron hammer head. No, how about a sword? I'll make a sword head. It takes 6. Or you can just go with little irons, little nails or something like that. But anyways, it's all going to be the same at the end of the day. We need to heat this thing up there, and that's really easy to do. So just hold it, ignite it. It has some coal in there for fuel, and you just wait to heat it up there. And it's going to be the same thing. You're going to make sure you have water in your trough. And that's good to go. You just wait for this to heat up. It'll change yellow. You can go in there and check out the temperature. You can do as much as you want. The temperature will stay up pretty high as it is. You just don't want to screw up the hammering process and leave it to cool down. Then you just waste your iron on there. Just like if you didn't if you took too long hammering it out there, and get all 6 sides on that. But this one here only has 4 sides. Now it's changed colors. You'll see it change colors on the bottom there. Not a problem. Go over there and craft. We'll craft that in the large iron blade. Maybe you want to check out the sword. But then you'll see something like this, and then just hammer it again. But this time it's just 4 sides on there. So you just can watch the damage numbers and go there at 16. And I guess go down to 12 is my low number. And a 10, and then just flip it. And there's only 4 flips in this one right here, but it's the same process of just hold the button down and whack it around. There we go. It's not using my iron hammer. It's using my wooden one for some reason. I got an iron hammer in there, but so I don't know why it's using my wooden one. It's just it's also slow to react to the key commands. On there, 5, stop, and then flip it, and then there you go. And last one. once you get that last one in there, it's all dings and all sides. You just, what's that button? T to quench it, and then you just go over here and you can add more water. Everything just takes one. The bigger tools will go into here, and you got to take those out right away. And unfortunately, I don't even know what Send to Anvil does right now. Maybe that's for later on. There's going to be a multiple step processes, which will be more complicated, I guess. But the nails and small things go into here. You can add as much as you want. If you right now, if you added another tool in here, you would have a problem. It would just sit there and be hot, but it will eventually cool down and be usable later on. So it's not the end of the world if you mistakenly didn't take this and gotta click it a few times to get it into your inventory. So yeah, I guess the first time making this big large iron blade. So then yeah, look at that thing. I don't want to. First time making that big sword. I used a big axe instead because it's the same tool that you're for making an axe for yourself would uses. So yeah, we can just go in here and go to like our weapons, I guess, and check it out for a sword. There it is right there. Big, huge sword. I actually don't have any wooden shafts to make it. So, but yeah, you can see the damage. It's 11 to 14 versus the the hammer is 10 to 16. But yeah, I guess some of the guys will have weaknesses and things like that, and the axe is like 12 to 15. So that's why I took my axe. Like axe versus the sword, 12 to 15 versus 11 to 14. I just used the math for that. But maybe the sword has better functions. Who knows how it's going to work out there at the end of the day. I got no nails in here either. I got lots of work to do to maintain my base. I just haven't been doing anything recently. But yeah, once they're done, yeah, you should turn off your fire. There's nothing left in there, so you should extinguish it. Get rid of that, and then put your tools in there. As you see, I got some axe blades and stuff in there ready to go if I wanted to craft some more replacements for my weapon. It looks like my durability is almost gone on it. But there you have it. So yeah, that's how you craft your little iron tools and get the furnace working properly. I know it's kind of a pain in the ass if you haven't figured it out at the start there, but it's just using the 5 iron and the rest coal. That's the only thing you really got to worry about on the for actually using this little furnace right here. We can just keep doing it again, right? Add more iron, add more coal, and then you're good to go. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.